Hello guys, this is your Dinesh Moganda speaking. So as you know, I do a lot of business consulting, mainly for startup, and we raise funds for multiple startups. Now we are launching a new platform for MSMEs, first-time entrepreneurs, to connect globally and to engage with the multiple entrepreneurs and to learn about their inspirational journey and to learn more about our products. So today we have Rohit Patel, an IIT alumni, and he ran a firm called Aroleap. And when I first saw their product, it was very inspiring because many years I try to go to a gym, I pay annual fee, but I only go for a couple of months and I drop it due to many reasons, like due to weather we will not able to go to travel even for a kilometer, or we switch to a different city and we can't carry a gym for sure. So when I was looking for a solution, I saw that Aerolip had a very good product, and especially I saw this in Bangalore, and it was like very flexible, and this was very smart way because it was I have a sports watch, and that tells me like how much kilometers I walk, how many steps I walk, what is my heart rate and all. But when I do exercise, I was missing that smart element, which I saw in the Aerolip product. So today we have Rohit Patel here, and he's going to tell about his inspirational journey and about the product. Hi Rohit, thank you for your time.
Hi,
Hi.
hi. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, yeah, Rohit. So please, now the forum is yours. Please give a small introduction about yourself.
Sure. So I'm Rohit Patel. I graduated from IT Delhi in 2018 in industrial and production with a minor in robotics.
Okay.
And after that, with three of my friends, started Aeroleap. So we worked for 1 year in our data job at different places.
Okay.
And then after that, all of us together started Aeroleap. So it's been around 3 years since we have been developing the product, and very recently, around a year back,
Yeah.
we started selling the product.
Okay.
So the product that you see at Aeroleap is our flagship product, and yeah, that is what we are working on.
Okay. That's
Uh,
great. So when this idea came to you, like when you were in the college or when you were working, when you this idea came to
Ours was a proper team first story. It was not like the idea came and then we built a team around it. It was the other way around. After graduating, all founders are from the same place.
Okay.
So after graduating, all of us wanted to start something of our own. But so initially, just out of college, we had taken day jobs and we were working at different places.
Okay.
And once we got together, we were thinking of different ideas on where we can uh, find a gap in the market, and also at the same time find something which we are passionate about.
Okay. Okay.
So we were discussing different ideas, and one of this was what you said. This problem statement was something that was affecting us as well. All of us, the moment we started our day jobs, it became very hard for us to go to the gym.
Yes.
So all of us were fitness enthusiasts, used to do fitness in some or the other manner. So I used to do calisthenics. One of my other co-founder, Anurag, he used to go to the gym regularly.
Okay.
Aman, one of the other co-founder, he was an ultra marathon runner.
Wow.
So
Okay.
so all of us were into fitness in different categories, but
Okay.
we all found the same issue. Yeah, the moment you start your job, it becomes way harder for you to
True.
start working out regularly.
True.
And for home, there were no options available. Just
Yeah.
few cardio options were available. You can get a treadmill, you can get a bicycle,
Exactly.
but apart from that, for strength training, we could not find a convenient solution. So
True.
either you take up dumbbells and you start working out with that,
Okay.
but it's very limiting in terms of the exercises that you can do, or you take up, try to bring gym equipment to your home, which actually require a separate gym room.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Yes.
that ways there was no convenient solution, to incorporate strength training into your life.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, so that is when we came up with the idea key, what if there is one single equipment with which you could do everything that you could do in a gym from the
Okay.
comfort of your home.
Wow.
So that was the problem statement we started off with.
Uh-huh.
And because like me and my other co-founder, we had a minor in robotics, so we
Okay.
had worked in this motor technology before,
Okay.
and there was something called the digital weights coming up. So the idea was very straightforward. Instead
Uh-huh.
of using physical weights or
Uh-huh.
iron stacks,
Uh-huh.
that you usually do in a gym.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of that, you use a motor to simulate the weight.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens with that is that the machine becomes fairly compact. So that was one key advantage.
Okay.
And the second key advantage was which you were talking about. Key in this industry, nothing was being tracked properly.
Okay.
So when you do cardio, your heart rate and all your footsteps are being tracked. But when
True.
you are doing strength training exercises, nothing is being tracked.
Yes, exactly.
Whatever the trainer or your personal trainer says, that is what you have to believe.
Yes. Okay.
So that, yeah.
Yeah.
So that way we thought, ki, yeah, this tech was going to be the future,
Uh-huh.
whether it is in the form factor of a home workout equipment or in the gym. Like
Okay.
that tech is going to be the center everything. So we thought, ki, yeah, is this tech something that we can develop on our own here in India? Because what we saw was that tech was available, but it was fairly expensive.
True.
So
Very
that is
true.
why there was no commercial product out there,
True.
especially in India.
True.
So one or two companies were trying to do it in the foreign markets, but
Yes.
nothing was going to like we did not see them coming into India just because
Yes.
of the price point.
True. Very
So
true.
we thought, yeah, can we develop something on our own? And that is how the journey started.
Yes. Actually, like I saw a similar product in Dubai when I was living in Dubai. I saw a similar product, but the membership fee was like equivalent to the mission fee, and
Oh, yeah.
the price point of view in Dubai it was okay, but when we bring it to our India, it's very difficult. So from price point of view, this was really good, and but for actually I'm also minority. I also I have a major in robotics actually. Like I
Oh,
was like
nice, nice.
state second in robotics, so I have done.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I did most of the robotics in terms of military and industrial automation. But
Got it,
yeah,
got it.
but when I saw this, it
Yeah.
was like really fantastic. And but how much time this took for you to design?
So, like from in terms of motor technology, so as you rightly said, like most of the robotic application that you see are in like either military or industrial use,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
And just because of the cost, like the cost is fairly expensive. You have
Yes.
to master the mechanical side of it, master the electrical side of it.
Exactly.
Then there is an entire software side of it. All
Yes.
three have to work together very well.
Yes.
Then only you can actually build something.
Yeah.
So any product that is made in that manner generally costs a lot, and that is why it's mainly in the industrial side of it or the military side of it.
True.
So you rightly said like that is where the main application for robotics were.
Yes.
But now with the upcoming of EV and all, that price is going down for motors, for
Yes.
controllers and all. So we
Yes.
felt, yeah, it would make sense in the coming years that we'll be able to bring the price down enough that we can make a compelling consumer tech product.
True.
But yeah, so that is how it went. But yeah, you had asked something. Sorry.
Yeah. So this is completely bootstrapped by you, right? Like
Uh, no,
initially.
so initially, yeah, so initially we had to bootstrap it.
Okay.
The way we did it was we were four founders, right?
Okay.
So two of us who were earning the most kept their day jobs. Two of us who were earning the least left their day jobs and started working on this full time.
Okay.
And then the ones who were earning, they used to save some money and then put it in that startup.
Wow.
And we used to use that. So with just like one 3D printer we bought, we were in like one flat, two of us, and we kept making iterations after iterations,
Super.
trying to develop like one prototype that we could show to the investor and convince them ki, yeah, this is something that we can build for sure.
Super.
So it took us around 1.5 years just doing that in one flat, just trying to build multiple prototypes,
Okay.
trying to see ki, so we also got that confidence, yeah, this is something that we can build on our own.
True.
So at the end of it, it was nowhere near to a consumer product, but
Okay.
it was good enough. Yeah, it was mounted on the wall, and bare minimum, like whatever you can see, like everything you could see inside,
Yeah.
and then we could, but it was at a stage where we could show it to the investors. Yeah, this is the idea, this is the concept, and this is the team, and we are confident that yeah, we can build something out of it.
Super. And is
So
this
that
part of IIT incubation by any chance?
No, no, it wasn't. So basically, we IT incubation works if you just out of like just after graduating, you start working on some idea,
Yeah.
and you incubate it in the IIT itself.
Yes, it is.
For us, we had left IIT and then we were doing our day job. So
Okay.
like we could not do that immediately.
Wow. Super. Actually, the thing that I like the most in your system or the product was the simplicity. because generally for treadmill it's okay, but for strength training we need a support. So if we
Yeah.
are doing in a home, getting that support is little difficult until unless your spouse or your someone supports you. But in your mission, even you can do that individually. That was very comfortable actually. So
Yeah, yeah. So when we were designing this, we went through that phase. First of all, most of the people don't have a separate gym room. Like in USA, there is a culture of garage gyms.
yes,
There
exactly.
is no culture like that in India. So
Yes,
you need to design the equipment so that it can be mounted in your living room or in your bedroom, and
yes,
it should not look like a gym equipment.
yes,
So once
yes,
it's folded in, it should not take up any space at all. Right. That was like the first requirement. Then
so
second came ki yeah, most of them are going to be beginners working out at home alone.
yes,
So you need that form guidance from the screen. You need something where there is an on-off button so that a person can come into the starting position on his own and
yes,
start working out.
exactly.
So even if you are alone at home, you should be able to work out safely. So that
True.
was the second requirement. So that way, like those few requirements came in specifically for our country, and then we started working on this.
True, true. Yeah, yeah. The number one safety is like really damn good. Safety is like
Yeah,
very
yeah,
high in this, and the quality was really good, and the productivity was good. Because gym, we
yeah,
can take one membership, but here I think one machine if we buy, like the whole family can do that. So it was
yeah,
really
yeah.
good.
So yeah, safety side, we have to put in a lot of efforts and features there. If you're working out, if the machine sees you struggling, the machine will reduce the weight for you.
Yeah.
If the machine sees you have not moved the barbell for 10 seconds, machine will reduce the weight for you. If while working out there is a pedal, you just press the pedal, the weights will be gone. So
Yes.
that way, like there were multiple safety features that we had to incorporate just to make sure yeah, if somebody is working out alone, doing a bench press also at
Yeah.
maximum 75 kgs of weight,
Hmm.
he should feel safe.
Great. So, do you have any age recommendation to do exercise in this mission?
So as such, we don't have any age recommendation, but most of our customers are above their like in the age of their 30s or 40s.
Hmm. Okay.
So like these are the people who have regularly gone to the gym in the past. In
Okay.
their 20s, they very regularly went like they went to the gym,
Hmm.
but in their 30s, sort of life happened. Like either they had their family or they have workload increases a lot,
True.
or they have children. So in that cases, it becomes very hard to go to the gym. So
Hmm.
it's not like I'm saying going to the gym is bad or something. If you are able to go to the gym regularly, then it's very good. Like you go there, there is a community aspect to it.
Yeah.
It's very good for beginners to learn. So it's everything of that sort is good, but it's not for everyone, right?
Yes.
Everyone is not
Exactly.
able to go to the gym. Then
Exactly.
there are a lot of people who are just starting out. So either they are overweight or in terms of strength training, they do not have that experience. So going to the gym and working out in front of everyone also becomes a problem. So even if they
Yes.
might have time, a lot of people are conscious of going to the gym and working out, right?
Yes. Yes.
So for them also it makes sense to work out at home. So yeah, most of our customers are in their 30s or above.
Hmm.
But again, like it is, we have made it in a manner that it's very safe for anybody who wants to work out.
True, true. Actually, like yeah, during COVID, I was in a again in Dubai. Like I was in a community where for
Yeah.
our community we had a gym, but unfortunately, no one were able to go there. So
Oh,
even
okay. Yeah.
people who go regularly were not able to exercise. So
Yeah.
when
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw this your product, like the first thing it struck me was the COVID. So during
Yeah.
COVID,
Yeah.
like we have our own gym, we can just do it peacefully. So it
Yeah.
was
During COVID, a lot of people figured out that yeah, going to the gym is not the only thing. You can actually
yes,
work out at home, right?
yes,
So
exactly.
that is an option.
Yes,
And for a lot of people, mixed of both worlds might work best, right?
yes,
So if you want to go to the gym, maybe go to the gym, but at home you should have some convenient option to work out.
yes.
So that way it made a lot of sense for them. Yeah, but yeah.
So, so now your product is available like all over India. So I saw your actually I saw your website and your YouTube channel. So you are
Yeah.
also teaching about the exercise, like how to do like basic exercises. So you so
Yeah.
if we place order through your website, like you will be couriering the product, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you place order, the next day we'll ship it,
Super.
and we ship it pan India. So
Okay.
anywhere you are in India, we have installed it in everywhere from like Delhi to Hanumangarh to Raipur.
Super.
Everywhere you can think of, we have installed it. But
So,
yeah.
and who does the installation? Like we can do by ourselves, or how it works?
So we send two people from our team to
Okay.
actually come and install the machine itself.
Okay.
But installation is fairly straightforward. So anybody who can install a TV on a wall, so any
Okay.
technician you can install do that. It's
Okay.
that straightforward.
Ah, okay. Okay. So we can do it by ourselves, or we can just get someone locally for a help. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's easy. Oh, that's great. Okay, so it's easy to mount. Okay, and how is this business growing now? How it's growing in India? How is the
So
response
right
for
now,
this
though,
product?
right now the response has been fabulous. So price point is a little higher, so that
Okay,
always comes up. But again, like to start off with, we wanted to come up with a premium product
yeah,
that covers everything. So you should not have any questions regarding digital weights. So
yes,
we wanted to give that premium experience,
okay,
and anybody who has bought our product, like the reviews have been fabulous. So
okay.
people love the product. It's a fairly new concept, so that way it works out a lot for them.
So and
But yeah,
okay, great. So
we
this
just one more point
yeah,
here.
yeah,
So we
please.
actually uh, like in a fitness product we give a 30-day return policy, so that is generally unheard of. But because we know ki the mentality of anybody buying it is ki they know ki they'll buy a treadmill, but after a month or two nobody is going to use it.
Exactly.
But we have that confidence that the product works very well. So what we do is
Okay,
we give a 30-day return policy. So you
okay.
buy our product,
Uh-huh.
install it. At the end of 30 days, if you don't like it, whatever the reason might be, it's not like it should not be working or something. There should be a machine fault. You just tell you don't like the machine. You want to return it. We'll come and we'll take the machine and we'll return you the 100% of the amount.
Oh,
So
that's
that
great.
way we have that much confidence on the machine. So I think we have sold around 250 odd units. Out of
Okay.
that, we have got returned for 3 units. So it's a fairly small
That's
number.
yeah, yeah, fairly small
Yeah,
number. Yeah, just
yeah,
like a
yeah.
one
And
percent.
yeah, and that also one or two were our fault. The machine went, but
Okay,
it did not work properly in the initial machines that we had sent out. So
okay,
that is why they returned. But
okay.
yeah, it makes sense. Like so that way
Initially,
we have a
the
lot of
products.
confidence on the product.
Okay, okay, that's nice. And
Yeah.
so, since this is a smart machine, so this records our readings, and we can take
Yeah.
that like a report. Can we see that like a report in an app or something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the way the machine works is the hardware is trying to replace an entire gym. So whatever
Okay.
you are able to do in a gym,
Uh-huh.
that you are able to do on the machine. And
Okay.
then there is a software aspect to it. So that
Okay.
software tries to replace or actually like provides what a personal trainer would do.
Okay.
So if you see, like there is a 10.1-inch screen on top of it. I'll give
Uh-huh.
you the demo
Yeah,
properly
yeah.
after this.
Sure.
But there is a 10.1-inch screen at top of the machine,
Uh-huh.
and in that you get all that guidance that you require. So,
Okay.
for example, if you know what you want to do, you can so to begin with, basically each person will have a Netflix-like profile.
Okay.
So each and every person in the household can have one profile, and
Okay.
everything they are doing is recorded in there. So once you
Okay.
enter that, all the exercises are customized for you. So
Okay.
that means that if you know what to do, you can make your own programs, follow that.
Uh-huh.
Or if you don't know, then there are guided programs. So
Okay.
that means ki you can either say have like a 60-day program that you are following with the trainer video that we provide,
Okay.
or you actually have like 1 or 2 days quick workout. So you can come here, do a 20 to 30, 60-minute workout. All those options are there.
Okay.
Then once you start doing a workout, everything in that workout is customized for you. So whatever your goal is,
Uh-huh.
the trainer will tell you what exercises you should be doing,
Okay.
what are the ideal exercises, and the machine will be selecting the weights and the reps for you.
Okay.
So, for example, like any trainer would say, ki if I want to, like today, I have to do bicep curls,
Uh-huh.
right? So that is set in the videos. Ki
Okay.
you are doing bicep curls today, or you are doing some other exercises.
Okay.
But once you start doing bicep curl, the machine will customize the weight for you, something different, and for me something different. So
Okay.
it might tell ki for me, I should be doing at 12 kgs for 8 reps. For
Uh-huh.
you, it might be saying you should be doing at 15 kgs for 12 reps.
Okay.
And then when you are performing the exercise, based on your performance, it will
Uh-huh.
change the weights in real time.
Okay.
Ki, no, this suggestion might not be that good. It should change to something else.
Okay.
And basically, it will remember that ki, yeah, this is the suggested weight that should be done, and the next time it will change that. So the idea is that once you come to the machine, you never have to select the weight at all. You forget about the weights. You just select the exercise, and the machine will tell you what is the ideal weights for you.
Okay, okay, that's nice. So how many profiles we can add in this?
As many as you want. So we have not kept any limit to that. If
Okay,
you have 8 people at the home trying who wants to work out, 8 people profile can be made.
okay. Oh, then I'm very eager to see the demo now.
Should we start with the demo now,
Yeah, yeah,
or
yes, yes,
you
please.
have any questions?
No, no, no. We can.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is basically the machine.
Okay,
As you can see, it's next to me. It takes up very little space on your wall.
okay.
It's just sitting outside your wall,
Mm-hmm.
and it's somewhere around 4 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So that is basically all the space.
Answer.
Now, the way you work out is that
Yeah.
I'll first explain the hardware, then I'll get
Okay.
into the software.
Sure, sure.
So for the hardware, there are two adjustable arms that
Okay.
can lock in different positions.
Okay.
So if you put it at down position, two positions should be locked on the front.
Okay.
One at the center, and one on the back.
Okay.
So there are in total 6 positions that you can lock it into.
Okay.
So look at this one. So say for example, once you have set it into the position,
Uh-huh.
at the end of it, there are hooks with which you can attach different accessories.
Okay.
So right now attached D handles,
Uh-huh.
but other than that, you have tricep ropes, you have ankle strap, and you have a barbell.
Okay.
So basically, with all those accessories and with this setup of adjusting down in different locations, you can
Okay.
do almost any exercise that you can think of. Now you
Okay.
have to bench, so exercises like bench press, lat pull down, all those exercises also you can do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then let me come show you the software first. So can you see now?
Yes, I can see that. Yeah.
So this is the software part of it. So as
Uh-huh.
I said, there is a 10.1-inch tablet attached to the top of it.
Okay.
Each person will have a Netflix-like profile.
Uh-huh.
So for example, let's go to Anurag's profile.
Okay.
So the moment you go get into Anurag's profile, there
Uh-huh.
are two options that are available.
Okay.
One is if you know what workout program you want to do, you can
Uh-huh.
make your own programs here.
Okay.
Or the second option is you can follow the guided programs. So let's
Okay.
get into the guided program, for example.
Okay.
So here there are trainer-led guided programs. Say for example, there is a 12-day program for beginners. There is a 21-day program for intermediate.
Okay.
There is a 26-day program for beginners. The strength
Okay.
and conditioning, somebody wants to work on rapid burn. Whatever your goal is, based on that, we have a lot of different programs that you can enroll into.
Okay.
Or you can actually just select one exercise. For a single day, if you want to work out, you can just select one of the videos and you can start working out.
Great.
So,
This is Coach Zuhaib. Today's workout is going to be.
yeah. So as you can see, the moment you started, there will be a trainer who will guide you through that entire workout.
Okay.
So he'll take you through the warm up, all the exercises, cool down, everything. He'll guide you through that entire thing.
Okay.
Now, one special thing about this is, say for example, if you select any exercise and you start doing it, right?
Okay.
So these are flat cable chest flies, for
Okay.
example. So firstly, you will see the weight is automatically selected for Anurag because this is Anurag's profile. So for him, what weight he should be working out at, it's already selected by the machine.
Okay.
Second is the number of reps, the suggested number of reps. So these two things will be changed as from person to person. So it might change, it might be different for you, it might be different for me.
Got it.
Now, the most key thing here is whenever you are, say for example, you are following a YouTube video,
Uh-huh.
right? So whenever you are doing a YouTube video, what happens is the trainer has started exercising.
Yeah.
After he completes 8 reps,
Uh-huh.
he'll basically move on to the next exercise.
Yeah.
So then you have to either do it quickly or leave your exercise in mid rep and then move to the next exercise.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Both are dangerous for your form and like
Yes.
can lead to injury.
Yeah.
So what we have done here is basically because the machine knows how many reps you have done, the trainer will never go ahead. So
Okay.
the video is being edited real time, so that basically it will just keep looping, and the trainer will keep performing this exercise till you have completed your 8 reps. So you can take your own time and work out at your own pace,
Got it.
right?
Got it. Okay.
So uh, now, for example, if I start it and then I keep doing the exercise,
Okay.
so I'll do 1 rep. So the machine is automatically counting my reps,
Okay.
my power bars, and everything. And for example, if I do it, the moment I press stop,
Okay.
so the moment I press stop, the trainer also stopped.
Okay.
So
Oh
he
my
also
God.
completed his rep and then he moved on to the next exercise.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
that way, each and every person can work out at his own pace, just like a personal trainer would, right?
Got it.
Uh, so that is how we have designed the
Oh, super, super. This is really nice.
yeah.
So this is a perfect personal trainer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then after that, you get all the data basically.
Okay.
So what volume you have worked at, what
Okay.
exercises you have worked at. So
Okay.
even though the workout program was a long one, it
Uh-huh.
just showed that I had done one exercise today
Okay.
because that is what I did, right? So it's not like you just start the video and then everything is getting recorded. Like whatever you have actually done is actually getting recorded at the background.
Okay.
Then
This
you
is
can
really
come
nice.
here and you have all your metrics here. So like this is basically a map which shows you ki which muscles are good to go, which muscles you have worked out already.
Okay.
So right now, for example, Anurag has worked out tricep
Uh-huh.
and his biceps and back a little bit on
Okay.
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay.
So these are the exercises where the muscle are used up. Rest of them are good to go.
Okay.
So you can work out any of the other muscles that you want. So if you want to do your legs, will be a good time to do your legs.
Okay. Okay.
So that way, the machine also knows kia, what exercises you have done in the past
Okay.
and what exercises you should be doing now in the next coming upcoming days.
Nice. So
So
even I can schedule it like Monday chest, Tuesday abs, Thursday thighs. I can schedule like that as well, right?
yeah. So Anurag has enrolled into a plan.
Uh-huh.
So for example, once you enroll into a plan, you can directly come here and start the program from my plan. So
Okay.
now this is basically a entire 21-day program that he has enrolled into. This includes the rest and everything.
Got it.
So every day he'll be working out. There will be rests and all. Everything will be included here. So you
Okay.
just need to come here, work out for 35 minutes, and that is what you are done for the day.
So nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and then there is an offline mode. So if you want to work out offline, just like a normal gym machine, you can
Uh-huh.
come here, select the weight, and start working out. So there is no
Okay.
tracking involved. You can just come here and quickly do a workout if you want to do it in 10 or 15 minutes.
Okay. Okay. And
Yeah.
what is the maximum weight available in this?
So the maximum weight is 75 kgs.
Okay. Okay. Good. Yeah.
But we also provide a advanced barbell. So most of the customers, if somebody maxes out, they're maxing out at two of the exercises, which is
Okay.
deadlift and bench press.
Uh-huh.
So we give them an option of buying an advanced barbell where
Uh-huh.
you can add few plates at the side so that you can take the overall weight above 150 kgs even if you want to. So
Got it.
that plate will basically be 75 kgs and the digital weights will be 75 kgs. So
Great.
all the smart modes, basically eccentric, spotter, they still are valid and you
Okay.
can still work out with them. But yeah, it's a mix of both.
Okay. Got it.
Then one last thing I would cover is the smart modes basically.
Uh-huh.
So smart modes is, say for example, eccentric mode, which I love turn on. So what happens is when you are doing your exercises,
Uh-huh.
uh, coming up is called the concentric mode,
Okay.
holding at your position is called isometric, and
Okay.
taking it down is called the eccentric phase of the movement.
Okay.
So basically, the science says that
Uh-huh.
while going down, you can carry a lot more weight than what you can bring up. So,
Super.
for example, for bicep curl, my limit might be 10 kgs. I might not be able to lift 10 kgs,
Got it.
but while taking down, so basically taking down the movement, I can actually put in 15 kgs or 17 kgs load.
Okay.
So this is something which we have, implemented here. So
Uh-huh.
there is a pedal. So right now there is, even though it stays 10 kgs,
Mm-hmm.
there is no weight engaged. It's
Oh,
completely free. But the
nice.
moment I press the pedal,
Okay.
the weight gets engaged.
Got it.
And now, once the weight gets engaged, now it is pulling back. And now when I start doing it, it will count my rep.
Got it.
But you can see because I started on the eccentric,
Hmm.
the moment I lift, it's 10 kgs.
Okay.
But while coming down, it becomes 15 kgs.
Got it.
And the
Got
moment I reach the bottom,
it.
again it comes down to 10 kgs.
Perfect.
So that
Perfect.
way it changes the weight so that it makes each and every rep way more efficient.
Okay.
And then, for example, if I start struggling, the
Hmm.
machine will automatically reduce the weight for me.
Got it. Got it.
Right.
Hmm. Super.
And the moment I press the pedal, the weight gets disengaged,
Okay.
so that I can easily come into my position.
Got it. Got it. Super.
Yeah. I hope you got the idea of the
Yeah,
machine.
yeah, I got the idea. Actually, the most very good thing is the safety part because one thing scares me setting up a gym in my home is like you saw the kid. Like even if I'm in a meeting, it's a 5-year-old kid. She will just try to come and want to see what is that. When I do a gym, this same thing happens, and that scares me. But your mission is like so good, so even if there is a small child or someone in our home, that this won't affect them. It's
Yeah,
perfectly
yeah,
designed in a
yeah.
very safe way. So that's one very very one good stuff. Yeah. So this whatever we are seeing in the smart TV attached with this uh, the mission smart screen, will be able to see
Yeah.
that metrics are reported in app in the phone by any chance?
Yeah, yeah. So we have a phone app as well.
Okay.
So all the data that you are doing, it gets recorded there, so that from the phone itself you can see.
Okay.
Even if you want to make your own programs, or if your trainer wants to make some program for you,
Okay.
all those can be done with the phone app because it's way more convenient to do it on a phone than with a tablet.
Okay, okay. So if I get a best personal trainer somewhere in a different city, like in Delhi or Bangalore, still they can guide me with this readings, like how I'm doing the exercise, and they can guide me.
Yeah.
Ah,
So
that's
they'll be
fantastic.
able to make the whole program for you,
Okay,
so that the plan is fed into the machine.
okay,
Then each and every performance metrics he'll be able to track. Ki how
okay,
are you performing today? How are you performing tomorrow? Is your
okay.
progress going up or down? Is there some specific exercise where you are not able to perform that well? So that is the weaker section of you. So, for example, legs might be weaker for some people.
Yes.
So that's something that we can train that in a better manner. Uh, so all those things. So he can even set key for these exercises you should be doing eccentric. For these exercises you should not be doing that eccentric mode.
Exactly.
So all those things you can directly set it for you, and then you just have to come and follow those.
Exactly. Actually, I was about to ask because I have a client who is a physiotherapist. He
Yeah,
used to, I saw like he used to train the patients with very small weights for some stretches. I think
yeah,
if they have, sometimes they need to go out of their place, or it's little difficult to handle the patients. I think this mission helps them as well a lot because
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
there.
So we have already installed it in 10 plus physiotherapy clinics. Uh,
Oh,
so
okay.
for them, the main benefit is that yeah, physiotherapy clinic may the area is relatively less, and you want to do every strength training exercise that you can do.
Yes.
That is ideal for this thing, right? If you have a small clinic, you can just have one machine, and that will replace all the barbell, dumbbells, band that you would have to buy. Like everything can be replaced with one single equipment.
Okay.
That way it works out, and like it's very helpful for them. We have also installed it in like one or two more hospitals, which is like we have installed it in Sakra, their
Okay.
rehabilitation center. We recently installed the machine.
Okay.
We have installed it in Petineda, where they have like they have bought two to four machines they have bought.
Okay.
Uh, so all those there are a lot of use cases where it makes sense for hospitals or physiotherapy clinics to have this.
Okay, that's nice. So now I can see like see these products we need to touch, feel, then only we buy. So I saw that you are available in Amazon, but if I want to see and physically, if I want to see and if I want to just practice like 5 minutes, like how this works for me, which are all the
Yeah.
cities it's available?
Yeah. So right now we are working on that.
Okay,
Right now, to experience this machine, you can only experience it in Mumbai and Bangalore.
okay,
But from that, we are also trying to bring it to other metro cities to begin with.
got it.
Uh, what helped us right now is that we say, कि, yeah, trust us, you love the product, you
Okay,
can buy it, and then if you don't feel that experience, कि it's good enough, you return it to us.
okay,
So
okay,
nobody returns. So that way it helps us a lot.
great.
So, but yeah, so this year we'll be working on getting more and more experience centers out there so
True.
that people can try.
True, true. And are you planning to give any franchise opportunities or to club with any gym to have experience center? Are you planning for anything like that?
We are definitely open to that. So we don't have any specific model yet, but if somebody is open, like they can just ping me and like we'll love to collaborate if there's something there.
Sure, sure. Because most of our subscribers are from business background, so most of the
Oh, nice.
entrepreneurs watch our video. So if someone is available for franchise, they can just get in touch with me, or I will put the your website, and they can. I think they can get in touch with your sales team.
Yeah, there we have contact details,
Yeah,
and you can definitely.
sure, sure. Yeah, that should be perfect. So now, we learned a lot about you, about the product, its benefits. Now about the business, like so now as a startup, you are in the seed funding stage, right? Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
so we reached our seed round
Uh-huh.
a while back to develop the product.
Okay, okay. It's like just can we know like how much just for our
So we had raised
business?
crores in our round,
Okay,
and that was to product from like that prototype level which I talked about to that final product that we can sell to the customer.
okay, okay. I was asking like so how much you have raised and what's your next plan for the funding parts?
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, 2 years back, we raised our first round.
Okay,
That was like a small, we had raised around 5 crores.
okay,
And that was mainly for the product development side of it.
okay,
So we spent around 2 years after that, 1.5, 2 years after that,
okay,
developed the finished product, and now we have
okay,
started selling.
okay.
So yeah, we might look to raise another round after this in a short while to actually expand it to
Sure.
pan India and start expanding the sales.
Sure, sure. So when you want to raise, let me know. You have my number. I can help you out for
Done, done.
startup raising. It's
For sure, for sure.
this idea is really good, and I think like along with India, have you started exporting by any chance?
We have got a lot of inquiries from outside, but
Yeah,
right now the stage we are at, it's a little bit early for us to look into exports.
yeah.
So the goal will be ki this year we'll expand it in India.
Okay,
We till date we have around 250 odd units.
okay.
So we want to reach that, like take that number to somewhere around 1,500, something at that stage, so
Got
that
it.
we are, we have, uh, and then after that we'll start looking into expanding outside India.
Sure,
But
sure.
again, exploring those opportunity will start from the year beginning itself.
Yes, yes.
So we'll
Because
see
I
how
think
that
like
comes out.
this has a lot of exporting opportunities as well. Because
Yeah. So for India, it is a premium product. For outside India, actually,
yes,
it is sort of an affordable product.
yes, exactly.
So
It's completely
yeah,
affordable. It's completely
yeah, yeah,
affordable
yeah.
outside. Even in India, middle class, many of the middle class people are ready to pay the annual fee and they are trying it. So buying
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
product for a whole family is like it's a decent amount.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right now our EMIs, the options will get better over time, but right now they are somewhere around 8,000 to 9,000 rupees a month
Oh, okay.
EMI
You have a
option that you.
EMI option as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that ranges somewhere around 8 to 9,000 rupees a month. So if you take that, you think of it like two or three people at your home are going to work out, and it
Okay,
will be equivalent to buying a gym membership and a personal trainer membership.
exactly,
Then that money starts adding up. So
exactly,
it makes sense to buy this.
exactly.
But yeah, the goal is to actually keep making it more affordable and more accessible to as many people as we can
Super,
over
super.
time.
So now, currently, how big is your team?
So we are a very small, like total, we are a team of 13.
Okay,
So this includes three founders,
okay,
then like 3 or 4 core members, and then even the six blue collar people who assemble the machine on the factory floor.
okay.
So including all of them, we are a team of 13.
Super. So currently,
Yeah.
I think in Mumbai and in Bangalore, your people will be coming and installing, and few other
Uh,
cities, right?
yeah, no. So the way we have done it is we have partnered up with a third party vendor who
Okay,
actually have that facility they can send mechanics to your place.
okay,
So they generally do installation like IKEA installations or installing TV on the wall or things like
okay,
that. So
okay,
so it's fairly easy for us to train them
okay,
and give them an idea on how to install the machine.
okay.
But if there is a city where they do not operate,
Mhm.
yeah, we just talk to some local technician who can like fairly straightforward with tools. If they are able to use it, they are able to install it in the wall.
Understood. Wow, this is
Yeah,
really great. Super. So,
yeah,
uh, I think we have covered a lot. I just they should.
Right. Great, great.
Yeah. So you have any questions to me?
No, no, nothing specific right now.
Yeah.
Just wanted to know a little bit like how did you get the idea of starting a podcast?
Yes, yes.
Uh,
My idea was like uh, I have been in startup industry for more than 6 years. So initially, I was like a launch manager in Amazon. So I was hired in Amazon even before Amazon got launched in India. So I was the
oh, okay.
from the pilot product. So I had an opportunity of launching Amazon throughout India, and after that I joined a company called Lazada, who was acquired by Alibaba. So I was
Okay.
part of the merger and acquisition. So I got an opportunity to travel throughout the Southeast Asia to all the countries to launch the Alibaba.
Oh,
And
nice.
after that, I thought like I got that startup bug, and I said like no, MNCs are okay. Now I want to get into startup. So I
Yeah,
went
yeah,
to
that happens. So everybody has that key. At some point of time, they want to start something of their own.
exactly. So for
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
like before starting, because this is like in 2015, I'm saying at the time, I want to first know like what is startup like.
Hmm.
So we heard the term, but I never had an experience. So then I got a
Mm-hmm.
job opportunity in Dubai, where I was part of merger and acquisition for startups. So we were buying multiple startups, and I was the project manager for them. And
Mm-hmm.
I was traveling throughout the Gulf to most of the countries to merger and acquisition, launching new projects.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved to Japan. So I used to be completely in travel. So after COVID, I came back to India, and I was doing consulting for a lot of startups on how to business
Mm-hmm.
growth, and especially on the international expansion. Now more on
Mm-hmm.
the digital marketing strategies. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm raising funds for many startup, but in raising funds you need to have a minimum turnover. So those things.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
there were many MSMEs who were approaching me and was asking for guidance, and many
Mm-hmm.
people were like first time entrepreneurs. So for them I tried helping, but uh, either they were not eligible because they were not getting that much revenue, or the idea is good but they don't know what to do, to be very honest.
Mm.
So I thought like, okay, let me make a platform where I will give the visibility.
It comes down to resistance training in general. Like resistance training is very important. So,
Exactly.
uh, even yoga, may you are able to do that, but it's a little bit harder to do that. In that,
Yes, everybody
just to
can do.
keep, yeah, keep challenging yourself more and more over time.
Exactly.
That is very important. Like if you start getting comfortable with whatever you are doing. So even if in this machine, like if you start working out and you just work out at the weights in which you feel comfortable,
Yes.
you're not going to make progress. So
True.
that including that resistance training into your general routine is very important, and just keep challenging yourself over time.
True.
That is very important.
True.
So that is why we made sure that machine should select the weight for you, right? So that every workout is challenging workout for you.
Exactly.
So that way
Exactly.
we thought it made a lot of sense. But yeah,
Yeah.
that culture is lacking, we have to work on it.
Yes.
But yeah,
And your software is
it will
like
slowly
very good.
change.
Your software
Yeah,
that personal trainings are because generally like even if we go to a gym they say like do 4 sets and they move on. And like people
yeah,
tend to cheat. Okay,
yeah,
he went, we just
yeah,
stop. But here that
yeah,
it's
yeah,
sensing how you're doing, it's recording properly. It's so good. So good.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. One, this product is good. Second one is on the entrepreneurship part. So many people, like here I consult, many people have money, but they don't know like what kind of business they want to do. They want to do a business, but they don't know what
hmm.
to do. So
Got it.
most what I used to tell them is like take a franchise. So people
Hmm.
try a lot of tea shop. Now the tea shop is picking like
Becoming very common. Yeah,
very common, and it's becoming too much crowded.
yeah,
So food items. So I was looking for like any franchise that's about to grow. So when I
yeah.
saw your product, the first thing I was thinking like, have they started the franchisee or not?
No, no.
Because
So we haven't started, but there is a concept of microgym that we want to eagerly work on with somebody if somebody is interested.
yes,
And the
yes,
idea is fairly simple, right? Right now, if you want to set up a gym,
yeah,
either you like if you want to go to the lower end, then you can set up a small gym, but the quality of the equipments are very bad. Or if
Yes.
you want to do it at the upper end, it
Yes.
will generally take around 1 to 2, 3 crores to set up a gym
Yes. Yes.
because you
Exactly.
need a large space. So including the land and all the equipment, if you want to buy, you know, premium equipment, that setup cost becomes very high,
True.
and it doesn't make sense to set it up in a place where the footfall is low.
Yes. Exactly.
If you want to, yeah, if you want to set up it in a second tier or third tier city,
Yes.
there is no other option for that, right? So, like my cousin sister, she's from a second tier city.
Okay.
So, when I talked to her, she did not have any good options to go to the gym. So it's
Okay.
not just ki, are you able to go to the gym or not, but
Okay.
it's also ki, you should feel comfortable going to the gym.
True.
So the only option that she has is like there is one gold gym which is like far away from her place, like
Yes.
maybe I would say 7 to 8 kilometers away,
Okay.
and on top of that there are no female trainers there. So
Yes.
once you put all that filter, she does not have any practical options to go, right?
True.
So the idea here could be ki even if you are in a second or third tier city where the footfall is very less,
Yeah.
just buy three Aeroleap equipments
Mm.
and put it on the wall, and that is good enough. Like you are good enough to go, right?
True.
Just one room. So even if the footfall is less, people can come and work out. They can book a 1 hour session and start working out,
True.
and you can do a paper session or whatever works for you. But
True.
that way, like setting up a micro gym can be a good option,
Exactly.
and it could even be done in a partnership with a place uh, where like it is that space is used for something else
Yes.
at the other like in the morning and evening it can be a gym, in
Yes.
the afternoon it can be a cafe,
Exactly.
whatever that could be,
Exactly.
because the machine is not going to take up any space, it's just going to take up
Yes.
some wall space,
Yes.
right?
Exactly.
So that way there are a lot of opportunities, like interesting opportunities where we
Yes.
can work on, like
Yes.
which you can work on.
Yes.
We just have that bandwidth limited,
Yes.
like we have limited bandwidth.
Yeah. Actually, and
But
yeah. Sorry. Sorry. And
yeah, but I was just saying, yeah, if somebody is interested in that, we would love to explore that opportunity.
no, no, that's not like I will just put it like if someone looking for franchisee or the micro gym concept. See, first when I saw first time when I saw your video
Yeah.
in LinkedIn, I was in a tier three city. Okay, and I
Hmm.
was opposite to a banner. They were opening a new banner, a new gym,
Hmm.
and they
Hmm.
said like annual membership 12,000 just cross,
Hmm.
and they mentioned as 10,000, and that was
Yeah.
a tier 3 city,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I saw a huge crowd there, and that was the
Hmm.
first
Hmm,
time
hmm.
opening.
Oh.
And I think like, okay, in tier 3 city, if these many people are ready to buy that annual membership, I
Hmm.
think
Hmm, hmm.
this kind of micro gym should really work there actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is a good initiative, and
Hmm. Hmm,
Dhoni
hmm. Yeah.
recently launched invested in physical fitness
Yeah. 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 He did.
here in the old in recovering the old sports.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I heard about that
yes,
investment. Yeah.
yes, that is one. We actually, I said right, like recently I got Asia Book of Records. The main
Oh.
sponsor was Bitcoin Games.
Hmm. Hmm, hmm.
It's more like Olympic Games on
Okay.
traditional games like kabaddi and these
Ah.
stuffs. They are
Got it. Got
just
it.
reviving those things. So now
Yeah.
sports and fitness is coming up. So this has a
Oh.
very very huge,
Massive.
very very
Yeah.
massive market. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think uh, you can have this micro gym as a marketing strategy, but your franchisee will work a lot. I don't know why that's
Yeah. Yeah.
keep on coming me, because it's not much costly. People
Yeah.
can afford this one.
Yeah, to set up a gym actually it will take up a lot of
Yes,
like
a
very
lot.
less cost compared to that.
Very yeah, and the capex also high. The operating cost is also high.
Yeah, yeah,
Still,
for sure.
you won't get a personal
Training
uh,
aspect of it. Yeah,
yes, personal aspect, and you need to pay a hefty amount for that, for a
yeah,
very very personal trainer.
yeah, yeah. Here, the what we have done is we have taken the best personal trainers in Bangalore and we
I saw the
got them
video.
on board and we made the videos for them.
I saw
Yeah,
the video. The video was quite
yeah,
good actually. Saw that
yeah.
video.
So the best, I had reduced the volume, but when he's saying it, it's very engaging. So he'll take you through that entire 30 minutes
Okay.
workout. He'll guide you through that everything, every single thing. What you should be taking care of, how you should
Okay.
be performing the exercise, where should you be feeling that stress when you're working out.
Okay.
Everything he'll guide you through that. But yeah,
Okay.
it becomes very interesting.
Sure. Sure.
Now we are even providing it to make it more accessible so a lot of people have phones already, right? So
Yeah.
you don't need to pay for the tablet on top of it. So now we are providing that option key. If you don't want the tablet on top of it, we'll just remove it. Our architecture was designed from the beginning in a manner key, the screen is connected to the machine via Bluetooth. So even though we could have
Okay.
made it a wired connection, it would not have been like we wouldn't have been able to expand it in the future. So now what we do is
Okay.
basically the tab is communicating. So it's a 10.1-inch Android tablet,
Okay.
standard that you can get on off the shelf, whatever you
Okay.
want,
Okay.
and you just install our app and you can like through Bluetooth it will communicate with the machine. So even if you want to use your
Okay.
phone, you can directly use your phone on top of it and then start working out. So the price actually goes down a lot, like 15, 20,000. I think we 15,000 we give a discount if you don't want the tablet on top of it. So that way
Okay.
it becomes more and more accessible for a lot of
Yeah,
people.
exactly. You can just make it like a. This became like an iPhone. Now the charger is not coming with the iPhone. If you want, you can just buy
Yeah,
buy it
yeah.
separately.
It's something
So
similar concept. Yeah,
exactly.
a
Yeah.
lot of the people already have a good device, right? Your phone is
Yes.
way like
Exactly.
very
Now
powerful.
this
So
is like actually this
yeah,
is more comfortable for me. This phone is more
yeah.
comfortable for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
More
and
than
even in
tablet.
tablet size, like some people want a very premium tablet that they can use for other purposes as well. So
Yes.
then you buy whatever tablet you like. You can put it on top of the machine and you can start
True.
working out.
True. Perfect.
Grow your business with Dinesh Mohanraj, business coach and consultant.
We help your business for growth, startup fundraising, compliances, and more. Check our website for online courses, and you can book our appointment through the WhatsApp number given here. And check our website dineshmohanda.com for more information. Good luck and thank you for watching.